Hello, welcome back to English Gurukul. Today I am going to discuss very significant, imperative and indispensable reports which was published in the Times of India. The Times of India, one of the largest circulated English newspaper, and let's dive into what is written in the newspaper. Let's get started. So my friend, lots of reports have been published in Times of India, but all the reports could not be discussed over here, but I have selected some of the reports. Now the question is that why should we go through English newspaper? Unless and until you have any sort of idea regarding newspaper, or how can you deliver any reports whenever you talk to any events or anything else. So when you go through the newspaper, you get into some ideas how can you speak regarding or on pertaining to any sort of topic. And because of this reason, we need to go through newspaper each and every day. And when you study or go through newspaper, you have to have a lots of vocabulary and grammatical structures, how grammar has been designed, how grammar has been written, all those things you can understand. All those things will be learned by all of you whenever you study, whenever you read it. I have seen a lot of people want to speak English language, but they could not speak because of certain reason. Even though they have understood the grammar completely, they have lots of vocabulary. Even though they have lots of vocabulary, they have grammatical concept, but they could not express their point of view. They can't reveal their knowledge in front of the audience. Why? Because of some reason. Reason is that they never go through newspaper. It would be one of the big challenges they ever face in their career, because newspaper reading is very essential, and unless you read newspaper or novels or any books, so you can't understand how can you express yourself, how can you extend your knowledge through dialogues, through speeches and through debates. So today I have selected a report which is very essential and significant and very assertive for all of us. So let's begin. Now what is written over here? 6 days after cyber camp, man falls prey to digital arrest. Now this is the headline. What the headlines is talk about? The headlines is talk about a man who has already done the cyber awareness camp. After doing this camp, after having the knowledge, this guy have arrested digitally, and these things happen after 6 days of his campaigning. Got my point? Now what is written inside of this report? Let's go through it. Now what is written? Just 6 days after attending a police run cyber awareness camp at North Dumdum, a 77-year-old retired teacher fell victim to a digital arrest scam. The September 21st camp warned residents about such frauds. Police said the victim, kept under psychological pressure for 18 days, transferred about rupees 36 lakhs to the crooks. It's a para. And what do you know why people can't speak English? Because they immediately translate from or convert it from English to Bengali to understand about the fact what is written over here. But don't do it. Okay, initially if you are a beginner, then you can do some extent, but not every time. And if you want to become fluent speaker, or if you want to become outspoken, then you need to translate from English to English. That would be great. that would be really unflappable whenever you do it. Now what is written in this context, what is written over there in this para, I would like to convey you. It was written that a 77-year-old retired teacher who has done it is written cyber awareness camp at North Dumdum, the place already mentioned, from where he has done this awareness camp. And after doing this camp, this person became the victim of the scammers, became the victim of the crooks. Do you understand what I am saying? Yes. And this guy was mentally, physically, emotionally, this guy, it was written that this guy he became the victim of physically, emotionally and psychologically. He has been kept under pressure for the last 18 days, and because of this psychological pressure, tension, this guy sent, or you can say transferred, 36 lakhs rupees to the crooks, to the scammers, to the goons, to the miscreant. Got my point? It was written like this. And it is written, however, on September 27, he received a WhatsApp call from a man claiming to be an officer from Mumbai officer branch. On September 27, he got a WhatsApp video call. When he received the call, a person who pretending to be the officer of Mumbai crime branch, he pretended that he was the officer of Mumbai crime branch, and written that the caller told me that my Aadhaar card was used in several criminal activities and that a warrant was issued in my name, and I was warned that I could be physically arrested and was told that I was being placed under digital arrest, the man said. The man who pretended to be the officer of Mumbai crime branch, he said that your Aadhaar card, he said to the victim, that means the scammer told the victim that your Aadhaar card has been used for criminal activities and the arrest warrant has been issued against you. It was told by the scammer. Got my point? And it was written that, and this guy was physically, emotionally, mentally harassed, mentally pressurized by the scammers, by the crooks, by the miscreants. And because of this pressure, this guy sent 36 lakhs rupees to the crooks account, to the fraudsters account. Next it was written that to make the fraud appear credible, the cyber crooks showed him fake visuals of a police station over a video call and conducted a mock court hearing with a man impersonating a judge. It was said that the scammer wanted to make it credible. Credible means that means he wanted to make it that means the scammer wanted to make this video call true. Okay, and in order to make it credible, in order to make it true, what the scammer had done, he showed the victim through the WhatsApp video call, he showed the victim a fake visuals of police station. That means a fake police station was viewed by the scammer through the WhatsApp video call to this victim. And also it is said that also a mock court hearing. A mock court hearing means a fake court was established through the video call, and a person was also hearing the other people case. Basically he was not a judge, he just acted like a judge. Got my point? That means impersonating a judge. And through this video call, all those things was happened with this victim. Now this man says, having never faced this matter in my life, I fell under the control of the crooks. Later they demanded the large sum of money to settle the case, he added. Later, basically this person, the teacher, 77-year-old, he did not face such challenges in his whole entire life, entire career, and just he fell prey to these scammers, and he transferred 36 lakhs rupees to the fraudster's account. Got my point? So under pressure, the victim transferred 36 lakhs to the fraudster's account. The deception came to light when the man's daughter noticed him speaking to someone over a video call on Wednesday. But this thing has been noticed by the daughter of this victim, the 77-year-old person. He had a daughter, and this incident, when her father was talking to this miscreant, talking to the fraudster through the video call, her daughter noticed it and said, overhearing the conversation, she confronted her father. She explained the nature of the digital arrest scam, and on Thursday filed a complaint at Nimtala police station. Her his daughter understood what actually was going on through the WhatsApp video call. Later on, she confronted her father, she convinced her father, she made him understand basically what is the nature of the digital arrest. Later on, her father understood about this digital arrest. Basically, he had done already cyber awareness scam, and after that this thing happened with him. And her daughter also, that means his daughter also made him understand about the nature of this crime, nature of this digital arrest. And later, after this day, they filed a police complaint at Nimtala police station. They registered a complaint against these crooks, against these fraudsters. Got my point? So I did not translate it from English to Bengali. What I had done, I just translate it from English to English so that I can speak it very easily wherever it is required. So I can deliver it. But whenever you translate from English to Bengali, you always have a lot of difficulty to reveal out, to express your point of views with others. Got my point? So there are lots of news reports, my friend, have been published every day, but I have selected some of them. So I just would like to talk about with you. And I have not also translated from English to Bengali. Before just telling you, I have not done it. What actually I have done, I just translate from English to English so that it become very easy for me also to speak it out over here. And always you remember, in order to become outspoken, you need to do this thing from English to English. Next one is written, my friend, foresters saved 10 flood hit rhinos in Jaldapara in 13 days. It is said that the 10th one-horned rhino in Jaldapara that was swept away during the October 4 deluge was rescued from Coach Bihar, making it the largest coordinated rhino rescue release operation of its kind in India. It is said that 10 rhinos that were flood hit rhinos. How many rhinos were there? 10. And all the rhinos were 10 rhinos were swept away from, the name is given, from Jaldapara to Coach Bihar. All the rhinos, because of flood, because of deluge flood, all the 10 rhinos were swept away, carried away from Jaldapara to Coach Bihar. And the foresters and different teams, elephant squads, police, all the squads, they assemble, and they have taken a very big part. They coordinate the foresters, and because of their efforts, they found 10 rhinos from Coach Bihar. It is said like this. And DFO Praveen Kumar said that the rhino, a 25-year-old male, was released safely back in Jaldapara National Park. It is said that out of these 10 rhinos, number 10th rhino, which was one-horned, and the age of that rhino was the 10th number rhino. The age was 25-year-old. It was safely sent back to Jaldapara National Park or Wildlife Sanctuary, you can talk about. In all, 10 stranded rhinos were rescued in 13 days since the flood hit the region. You know that 10 rhinos which were stranded in the Coach Bihar because of heavy floods, and by the help of the foresters, all the rhinos were rescued or are safely taken back from that place. Next, it was written, it is active and healthy. These rhinos were swept away by Torsa floods and stranded since October 5. We will keep scanning the area, he added. While 5 of the rhinos had entered the adjoining man habitation in Alipurduar district, the rest were swept downstream into Coach Bihar. It was said that 5 rhinos out of these 10 rhinos, 5 rhinos were just entered. 5 rhinos and had entered the adjoining areas. Adjoining means nearby areas where human habitation, that means the people live, the place where people live. 10 out of 10 rhinos, 5 rhinos had entered the human habitation in Alipurduar district, and the 5 rhinos were swept away, or you can say the carried away from Jaldapara to Coach Bihar. And while 5 were guided back to Jaldapara October 5, 6 and other, and this way the news it is written like this. And lastly, it is written that more than 100 forest staff of Jaldapara took part in the operation. That means more than 100 forest staffs, they cooperated. They have taken part of this operation. It was very largest rescue and rehabilitation operation. It was one of the largest operation which was done by more than 100 forest staff. Got my point? And there was also another news: 2 Naxalbari tourists die in accident. It was said that 2 tourists from Naxalbari died and 3 others sustained injuries after the vehicle they were traveling skidded off the road and plunged nearby 500 feet into the gorge at the Pakhabari road on Saturday. It was said that 2 tourists were died and 3 others were injured when their vehicle skidded off, or you can say slipped off, and plunged into, that means fell into 500 gorge, 500 deep pit. When their vehicle slipped off, when the vehicle came out of this road, this incident happened when their vehicle slipped from the road side. Next, it was written the deceased have been identified as Rajesh Pajban and Sumit Singh. The injured, who are now undergoing treatment at the North Bengal Medical College and Hospital, have been identified as Raj Das, Tarak Bishwas and Karan Thakur. It was said the deceased, that means the man who died. The deceased means what? That man who died have been identified, that their name, their place, all those things have been identified and their name was given here. And the injured person, right now his treatment is going on. Okay, his treatment is undergoing, that means his treatment is in progress, and the name already mentioned over here. Basically, when the incident happened, it said the group had come to Koetseong from Naxalbari on Friday night, and the incident occurred while returning to Naxalbari. That means all these people, they came from Naxalbari to Koetseong, and while returning to Koetseong to Naxalbari, the incident happened during that period of time. Returning to whom? Eyewitnesses and locals rushed to the spot after hearing a loud crash. Local volunteers, with help of police and rescue teams carried out a challenging recovery operation on the steep hillside. That means those who saw the exact incident, what happened, they are called eyewitnesses, local people, local residents, police, and the volunteers, all the people, they rushed to the spot, they ran to the spot, they rushed to the spot and wanted to save the stranger, wanted to save the people who already fall, or you can say who already fell from the steep hillside. And it is said, cops said the investigation is underway. The investigation is in progress. Underway means the investigation is in progress. They suspect the vehicle may have lost control while navigating a sharp bend on the downhill stretch of the narrow, winding Pakhabari Road, a road known for its difficult terrain and frequent mishaps. It said that the investigation is going on, the investigation is progress, and the suspect that the driver might have lost the control, and while just turning, while taking sharp turning and narrow winding road, because it was very steep hill, and this road is also known that a lot of mishap, bad incident, a frequent accident happen in that particular road. It is written like this. So my friend, I have told you already, I told you basically that how can you read newspaper. Don't translate or convert from English to Bengali. If you convert it or translate it, never it is possible for you to speak English fluently. So I recommend to all of you, also it is my urge to all of you, so please don't do it. Just translate from English to English, then it might be possible for you to speak very properly, frequently and fluently. So for today, that's all. So if you like my videos, so please subscribe my channel English Gurukul. So every day I will come up with very amazing reports, and I will tell you how can you translate it, or how can you translate from English to English, so that you can speak English properly, you can speak English fluently. Thank you, have a good day, wish you all the best, bye bye, tata, jai hind, jai bharat.